In Danske Bank, we're unfolding a new way of working when developing solutions called Agile at Scale. Agile at Scale means that we work closely together across different functional areas in the bank to improve our services and, ultimately, the experience for all our customers. Many of your colleagues already working in the Agile at Scale way tell us that this way of working enables them to develop innovative, value-added services at an even faster pace than before. They also tell us that they feel much more empowered and closer to their colleagues within their cross-functional team and across the organisation. Join us on this journey to create great services that provide value to end users and customers. Let's start by looking at the most basic element, your squad setup. You and your colleagues are no longer a group of individuals working side by side, but a squad which sits together, works together, and supports each other on a daily basis. Working together can either mean you sit in the same physical location or that you are virtually co-located via regular virtual meetings. You are a stable squad with colleagues fully allocated to working on your backlog. The backlog contains the items that need to be completed to build the service your squad is working on. Individually, you all have a certain speciality within service delivery, business development, software development, or some other field. In your cross-functional squad, you combine your skill sets, knowledge, and experience. Between all of you, the items on your backlog can be solved. By working together, you learn more about your squad members' specialities and will eventually be proficient within their fields as well, which puts you on the right track to becoming a truly high-performing squad. The Business Agile Academy helps you build your squad's capability by providing learning opportunities within, amongst other areas, customer experience, agile, and end-to-end process understanding. Your squad Scrum Master leads in agile best practices, removes impediments, and ensures good collaboration. For example, by asking the customer solution owner, also known as the CSO, to prioritize items further before putting them on the squad's backlog. The CSO sets the direction for development of the solution and prioritizes the backlog in order to create value for the customers and end users. With this setup of agile heroes, cross-functional squad members, Scrum Master, and CSO, your squad is all set to work on what matters most to end users and customers. But how do you know what matters most to the customers, you may ask? Firstly, you need to have an understanding of what it feels like for the customer to be in the process of, for example, buying a house. Their emotional journey usually starts before any real touch points have occurred with Danske Bank and extends to beyond the final interactions. Customers are interviewed about their needs and pains throughout the process, and these are synthesized into a mapped journey of positive and negative emotions. The journey is visible in your area and provides a good overview of the customer's emotional experience. You can improve the customer experience by developing new solutions or changing the current underlying processes to be more aligned and better accommodating to the customer's needs. So, once you have understood the customer's emotional journey, you can start analysing which changes are required to implement promising new solutions or remove obstacles in the current setup, all to improve the customer's experiences. This could be done like this. You look into what happens in Danske Bank throughout the journey and at individual touchpoints. If customers, for example, experience a specific touchpoint as time-consuming, you can analyse the process to discover its root causes. The root cause may be multiple handovers, poor data quality, or back loops, which cause frustration for customers and employees alike. Knowing this, you can now address the most critical problems and pursue the most promising opportunities. These improvement initiatives are described and included in a high-level backlog. The BPO, ITO, and PSO comprise the cross-functional leadership team which prioritise the initiatives. Drawing on each other's competencies, they can make better decisions about delivering the agreed output and reaching the desired outcomes as defined in the business unit strategies. The BPO, Business Process Owner, has responsibility for the customer perspective, dependencies to other areas, and has the responsibility for the prioritization and the end-to-end solution. The ITO, IT Officer, has responsibility for the IT journey and strategy, software development, architecture and infrastructure, as well as technical debt. The PSO, Primary Service Owner, has responsibility for the business operations, such as execution of service to the customer and processes in the back office. The leadership team coordinates the priorities so that the CSO of your squad can pull relevant work into your squad's backlog in consideration of the squad's capabilities. Your squad works with other squads in an area. The ITO, PSO, BPO coordinate with squads to create a shared mission and outcomes to produce a better customer experience. CSOs will coordinate the deliverables between their squads to make forecasts for upcoming releases. They work closely together with the Scrum Masters to spot dependencies across squads. Now, let's look at your squad's approach to building the solution. The work cycle, called Scrum, provides a steady rhythm like a heartbeat for the squad's daily work. The Scrum Master is in charge of facilitating 4 recurring events for your squad. Sprint planning, where the squad sets a sprint goal and selects items to support it. Daily Scrum, where the squad coordinates progress and identifies impediments. Sprint reviews, where solutions are reviewed by stakeholders. And finally, retrospectives, where the squad looks back over the last sprint and focuses on how to improve their collaboration. These events establish a steady pace of small and frequent releases, each of which add immediate value for the customer. Small, frequent releases allow you to get timely feedback from the customers and make adjustments before changes in direction are too expensive to perform. You can do this by comparing the customer behavior with the outcome metrics and shared missions set up by your area. Based on this feedback, you prioritize the development of the items and features that add most value in further iterations. This allows you to conduct experiments and focus on improving usability, reducing the number of customers leaving the platform, or increasing the amount of services delivered. The process helps you to learn quickly in order to continuously improve the customer's experience, release by release. This Agile at Scale way of working will bring us closer to the overall ambition of being number 1 in customer experience. Take your time to get acquainted with the concepts and roles on the poster. Which role will you be taking?